You ever get that you're thrown into a situation where nobody gave you a manual or description of what really to expect and you have to deal with it? So I want to start about 13.8 billion years ago. My clearest memory when I go back to my own beginning is I think I was 4 or 5 years old, walking through the Black Forest in Germany with my parents. And it was around Christmas, so night fell early. And I remember looking up at the stars and I just saw this black velvet sky and this huge band of stars across the sky, and my tiny little brain couldn't imagine how something so amazing and beautiful could exist and that I was part of it to experience it. So for the next, 35 years, I spent trying to study what this creation is about. First physics, astronomy, and later human condition. Who are we? What does it mean to be conscious? What the hell is consciousness anyway? So in order to do that, I want to build some bridges. I want to build some bridges from science to what it means to be alive today, what it means to face challenges, what it means to face the unknown, and what it means to get into a room like this and suddenly have somebody throw warming up exercises at you. My fascination in the beginning, when I started to understand that there are some very beautiful equations. And of course, being a proper nerd, you can put all that information into a computer and try and simulate the whole universe, which is what we did. So what you see is this hot, dense soup of gas slowly forming into structures. And what you're seeing here is a cube of the whole universe about 300 billion light years across. Every little dot is not a star, but is actually a galaxy composed of 100 million stars. The first image you saw, that was about the state of the technique when I was working with it. Nowadays, computers are a bit more powerful, and you get images like this. Now, what's the point of all this? Well, I have here a picture where 2 corners are simulations, and 2 corners are actually observations of how galaxies are distributed in our universe. Can anyone of you tell me which is which? Blue ones are observations and the red ones are simulations. So that looks pretty dead on the money. So with just a few simple equations, we managed to reconstruct 13.8 billion years of evolution of our universe. Pretty neat. So what does this mean?
We can model reality.
We can model reality. What do we need in order to model reality? What did we use to model reality? Equations. Well, that's not a new idea. Already Galileo Galilei in 1623 said, well, if you want to understand this universe, if you want to understand this experience, you have to learn the language. And the language is mathematics. So for the next 3 hours, we're going to teach you hard differential calculus. No, what we're going to do is, as you might have noticed, have a very interactive evening. This is not so much about what I'm saying to you, but what you experience here tonight. Actually, I speak from the deepest part of my heart when I say that by the end of this night, I hope you don't believe a single word of what I've said. So close your eyes. Put your feet on the floor. Sit straight up. Nothing scary is going to happen. You're not going to do anything. This is your chance to explore what your universe is like. And only you can determine what's true in your universe. You don't have to take my word for it. You don't have to take anybody else's word for it. This is about you experimenting within this huge space that we call consciousness of what is true. And while you sit here, just relaxing for a bit, nothing expected from you, nothing to do. I'm not going to ask you any difficult questions. And yes, it can be very scary just to close your eyes in a room of strangers. I like to say strangers or just friends I don't know yet. When you sit here, I want to invite you just to take a little inventory, starting by the top of your head, scanning slowly down your body. What does it feel like? Between your ears, your throat, your chest, your belly. Maybe take a few deep breaths into your belly just to see if you can feel a change, if you allow yourself to breathe really deeply. In through your nose, out through your mouth. What kind of sensations can you discover? Play your little astronomer, the darkness of your belly. Going further down, your hips. Can you feel your legs and ass on the chair? Your lower legs and knees. Just bringing your awareness, ignoring any thought that comes by and tries to capture your attention and tries to tell you incredibly important information right now. How does it feel to feel your socks, to feel your shoes, to feel your feet planted firmly on this planet? And while you sit here, I want to invite you to welcome yourself. Welcome any restlessness you might feel. Welcome any relaxation. This is your starting point. This is your Big Bang. Everything starts and ends within the space that you are experiencing my voice, that you are experiencing the feeling of your clothes on your skin. And within the next 3 or 4 breaths, you can slowly open your eyes again. Welcome. How often do we get that during a busy day or a talk, just to have 5 minutes for yourself? But I'm not done with your mind yet. I need it a little bit longer. I want to show you, actually I want to prove to you, that no matter what holds true in this reality, no matter what you might experience, that these 2 statements are irrefutable. Let's have a break first. Take care.